Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Lady Mina, and we've got this week's update video for you. This week we have our first 1 week event in a minute. The last two events all lasted for 2 weeks. This one is only going to last 1 week, so keep that in mind for this week's event. Last week's event is going to be on until the end of this week as well, so we are still running an event from previously. So the previous event, anniversary event has finished. You still have time to upgrade some clothes and see if you can't get another piece of makeup from the Queen of Chingchu event, but the anniversary screen has passed on. So you should have gotten all of your prizes from that. If you haven't, if you ranked somewhere and you didn't get a prize, go ahead and file a bug report on that. The other event that is ongoing is over here in fishing, along with our VIP suit for this week, and it is the puppet, the spectral puppet suit. She is still going to be here for another 6 days. Again, from last week, her cost was only 3,000 gold. You only need to purchase 15 extra flips in order to complete this suit if you completed all of the tasks. As we went through the 14 days of this event, if you completed all of the tasks, you only need to purchase 15 more flips, and I would recommend that you purchase those at the 200 discount. So that's 3 flips a day for 5 days, and that will give you that suit. It's about 3,000 gold, but it's definitely worth purchasing extra flips daily so that you can get some of these prizes here. So that's a review of the other suit that is ongoing. Let's go ahead and pop into our VIP suit this week. Her name is Leisure Fishing or Leisure Fishing. She seems to have a sleet effect going on. I don't know if I would call that snow. I don't know if I would call it rain, but as somebody in the Midwest, I would call that sleet. Let's go ahead and take a look at her pieces, her tags, and her poem. So her mini quote down here says, "The sky holds clouds in her arms, spreading mist on the earth." Let's go ahead and take a look at her tags. She is classical at just under 12k. She is womanly at 6k, unlined at 4k, quiet, elegant, and mature at 2k. There are some suits that are more powerful than her already, including the Magic Jade suit that is from the Emperor's Dreamed Life. That suit is 12k before upgrades. This suit is only 11k before upgrades, so Magic Jade is more powerful and it is more affordable, I guess, because that's a free suit in game. You only purchase it using gold. And then also Cherry Lips, which I do believe is a VIP suit, also ranks just about the same level as her. Let's go ahead and take a look at her pieces. She has a background piece called Flying Duck. She has this Leisure Life. It's a fishing basket, so it's a woven basket, tightly woven, so that it can hold a little bit of water and some fish. It's a fisherman's basket, so that's an ancient type of item. I don't know if I would call that creature right next to her head a duck. The game wants me to call it a duck. I would say that's some type of crane before I said it was a duck. Let's go ahead and take a look at her poem. "The sun is not as scorching as in summer. As birds have left for the south, the world becomes quieter. I won't force those who are leaving to stay, 'cause I know well that everything will fade away. Life is short, and never waste time wallowing in self-pity. If you miss beautiful scenery, you will feel sorry. The sun is setting down, and fishing boats are heading back. Against the golden glow, they are happily carrying a fish-filled sack." So she's a fisherman. She might go along with that free suit that we got for the event, for the anniversary event. She was another fishing suit, so her pieces might blend well with that suit, but that is her. I like her gray hair. We have 2 or 3 gray hairstyle suits available, but this is a more simple hairstyle than a lot of the other ones, and it does look to be ankle length hair, so that's another one of the game's unbelievably huge wigs. That one might actually look a little funny on a dress that isn't quite so wide as this one. So that's one of our VIP suits. Let's go ahead and take a look at our second VIP suit that has dropped. It is the 5th edition of Rainbow Garment, available for 20 days. She is $30, as all Rainbow Garment suits are. Oh, I'm sorry, $20. I misspoke. She is $20. She is another unique suit. She is called Lysianthus Incense, and I had to look up what on earth a Lysianthus was. Lysianthus is the family of the American gentian flower. So if you're a fan of MDZS, just the sound of gentian's flowers makes you cry. I am certainly a little bit upset, but this is the American gentian, not the Chinese gentian, which is a plant in a different family. But the American gentian is absolutely beautiful. It looks like a ranunculus rose. I have gone ahead and put that up on your screen by now. And definitely I will be trying to get some of those for my garden, as I do live in America and try to shop for native plants. So let's go ahead and take a look at her little poem and her parts and pieces. She isn't very powerful as far as her tags go, because she is only $20. She is not going to be too strong. She's only classical at 10k. She's womanly at 5k. She is sachet at 3k, and then decent, quiet, and mature at 1500. Her quote says, "They can not only be appreciated but also used to make medicine." So I do not know if the American gentian can be turned into medicine, but the Chinese one probably can be. So I do wonder if when they translated this, they picked a different family of plants in order to appeal to us. I also don't know if they ever thought somebody would go ahead and Google that and also know as much about plants as I do, because I do have 2 degrees in plant science. I might have gone a little further than the translators intended with that one. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Mild spring. Summer comes back and sees off the spring air. Green vines are stretching out under the sun's care. Among the green, some purple flowers are poking out their heads. Merrily they are dancing along as the wind rises. But the fragrant air loses its trace in the running water. Losing their aroma is the only thing they fear. Carefully, the purple blossoms hide their refreshing odor. Quietly, they are waiting for someone to discover. This last piece is just beautiful. I mean, it's a shame that we can't see all of it from behind her dress, and I do wish that we were able to take these background prop items and place them separately in the photo gallery when we're making photos. I would love to be able to take these background pieces and separate them from the doll and use them as I want. So far, we don't have that ability, so I can only hope, because I would love to have this as a background element a little further away from my doll in that spring pink background that we have. You can't even see some of the pieces of it. Like, there's a whole tree stuck underneath that divider in the back, but we can't see it because of her dress. So that's a bit of a shame that we can't see these pieces as separate items away from the doll. But that's her. She is yet another purple suit. I have seen people on the Discord complaining just a bit about all of the purple suits that we have had recently. I love purple, but we have been getting a lot of purple suits. I'm not complaining. I love purple, like I said, but it is like our 4th or 5th purple suit in 4 or 5 weeks. So that is something to consider. So that is Lysianthus Incense. Let's go ahead and pop over to the third VIP item. It is the 7-day gift. We have been given another 7-day gift. They are $5 and they are the best deal in the game. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. And we now know the cost of these avatar items thanks to the anniversary event. They are about 800 gold for the 2 of those. And then we get 300 gold as a gift. Wish lotuses average about 450 to 500 gold a piece. So that's 900 gold, and then 4 recruit tickets per the last event were 180 a piece. So that's 720 gold, which means this $5 gift set has a value of 3,600 and 20 gold. This is the best value in the game. I stand by that. And you get these very cute chat items, which when they come back more expensive. You have to keep in mind with this game that everything always comes back more expensive than it did the first time. This particular chat item, I'm honestly not 100% sure what the decoration is on it. It has a beautiful color. It seems to have some scroll work on it, but I can't tell what it actually is. It's called Unfinished Words, so those must be scrolls. It's pretty, it has a nice color, it's really beautiful. So that's the best deal in the game. I often buy it. I buy it if I like the chat boxes because I do also like the 300 gold and the 2 wish lotuses. That usually makes it worth it for me to purchase. So that is our third VIP item of this week. Let's pop over to our Flower Dew, which is the actual event for this week. We have 7 days to complete her. She is called Snowbird. She is divine. I love her fan. That's so cute, and it's going to be very useful, especially if we get some more white dresses. We really don't have that many white dresses. I think and they seem to be often with the Western tag. Our other super white dress is from the Western pool. Now, I will say she has a very low score because she's only a rare suit, so that's why she's also quite cheap. So she has a Western tag of 4,600. She has Sexy at 2,000, Animals at 1,700, and then Innocent, Elegant, and Mysterious are all at 800. Pretty much every other suit in the Western pool outranks her in terms of power, but that's not why we're getting her anyway. We're getting her because she's pretty and she's cute. Let's take a look at her sort of details. These pillars are a background piece that's going to be really useful. She's obviously dressed as an albino peacock, a rare creature. And I'm just now noticing her little headband with the tiny peacocks is so cute and delicate. And that's going to go really well with some of the other suits that we have. Peacocks are a common theme, and this is going to work really well for like a lot of suits. So she has no nail polish on her toes. Some of the sandals change the color of the toes. I think our toes are normally red. And then this one has no nail polish at all, so she's taken her toenail polish off. It says, people once saw a lady in white appearing at the ancient relic. Her hair in the sun is waving along in the cool wind. Even valuable gems are just some decorations on her dress. The thin golden anklets demonstrate her fair skin. The holy light is spreading on her head. Look, that is a grace from God. Flowers and vines are following her, never stop. Okay, yeah, you can see here on the feet that she does have toenail polish, and it's like a nude color or white toenail polish. So that is really interesting. You can see that they've included the toenails on the sandals. Um, so that's something to think about. She is super cute and super pretty. We've been looking forward to new white suits. The other white suit with the Western tag that I am thinking of is over here. Let's pull up the Western style pool. Here it is. So Western style pool, and she is right here. This is the other white suit that we have. Faded Music. Let's go pull her up in here so that we can take a look at her separately just to compare. Thank God for the search function. Okay, so that's the other white Western style suit that we have, and I think the pieces from the current event suit will work well with this suit. So that is something to keep in mind. We don't have very many white suits, so if you're somebody who skips event suits, then this is definitely one not to skip. She's super cute. Let's go into her cost analysis. She is quite cheap. Let's go in here and how to play this game. So if we take a look at the task list, we have a ton of tasks that give us these bottles, and in each bottle there is 10 energy. 1 energy is 2 points, and to buy 1 energy it costs 2 gold, so one gold equals 1 point. So her total suit cost here on the exchange tab is 6,360 points, so she would be 6,360 gold if it were not for the amazing amount of tasks that we have. So far from the task list, because it is an updating task list, I have pulled over 300 energy just today. There is 100 energy to begin for the first time. You get 1 energy every 10 minutes, which will be 1,000 energy over the course of the event. And you get 70 free energy every day of the event, or 10 energy free every day, so 70 over the course of the event. So total points off so far is 2,956, which means she will cost less than 3,000 gold to complete. She's probably going to have a gold cost of under 2,000 when you get all of the tasks finished for her. So that's really nice, and makes sense that they would choose a very cheap suit when you're still trying to finish last week's suit. They don't want to overburden us with too many things that we can't collect. Let's go ahead and take a look at the gameplay itself. It's the bottle game, it's the water sorting game, so we've had this one a number of times. It's easy enough, if a little boring at this point for me. I know some people adore this game and they have got crazy high scores posted in the Discord, so if you're one of those people, more power to you, but I'm getting a little bored of sorting water. I want Flappy Bird and Chang'an Tour to come back. Let's see, all you do is sort the bottles, and then at the end it'll tell you a summary of how many of these flowers that you obtained. So every energy you spend is 2 flowers, and the prizes for completing stages are just these flowers you can send to your friends. So what I have been doing is coming in here and then just sweeping at the end of the day for all of my flowers. There are, however, things in the rankings that you may want to pay attention to. We do have an individual and a talent ranking this week. So individual rankings, you can get this limited edition, or well, a time limited banner called Red Buds, Aroma Embrace, or Pink Butterfly. If I was going to go for any of them, I would go for Pink Butterfly. And I do wish these were permanent, but unfortunately they are not. They will last only a week. And then for talents, if you are number 1 in talents, which on my server is going to be Leia here, then you will receive these items. So if you are in need of painting supplies and scrolls for summoning, then you should probably try to rank a little higher in this. I'm currently rank 19 because I am not playing the game, I'm just sweeping. I'm not ranking any higher in talents. You can see down here that I've already spent 500 that I've already acquired 500 flowers, but my rank is very low. That's because I've been sweeping. Now, you do want to always remember to collect your completion prizes, because you will get this week 2 scrolls for painting, a golden ticket, and an elite paper. So definitely always complete your event suits, because you do collect a lot of fun prizes along the way. And that's it. That's all we had this week. So I will catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.